figured while I'm getting ready, I will start the show. European colada. So I want to do a reading. I think I'm still gonna do. I think I'm still gonna do like a weekend thing. Like yeah, let's do that. Use the Romance Angel deck. I might do like a couple different readings. So let's see what we get. See what we get. Good morning. It's Friday. I'm missing a ring. Got it. I got it. I just gotta let my hair dry. I'm exhausted. I am not sleeping. I think it has a lot to do with the full moon. It's awful. Awful. And then I wake up at like 7 in the morning. Only to find myself to go to sleep for like another hour. Which is like foolish. I should just get up. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Sheldon. I need paper. Why am I never prepared? Why am I never prepared? Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, how are you? I'll give it to like the 5-minute mark and then I'll start. We've done plenty of chatting. We've done plenty of chatting. Yeah, I'm gonna take it out in a minute. It was really wet this morning. It was like going through my sweater. I'm like, frig that. Frig that. Ugh. So let me get that situated. Ooh, I love the treadmill. I love the treadmill, Amy. Good for you. I really need one in the house. I do. Gotta get one. I love using you guys' yeah. Someone's home. I love this gloss. I love any gloss because I don't do chapstick. So this works. Yeah. Hola. Hola. Hi, Maria. I not feeling these earrings right now. They were sitting in front of me and I was like, oh, cute. I'll put them on. But yeah, no. My ears are like, take them out. They're screaming at me. So I want to do at least 2 reads. So first we're going to use the Romance Angel deck. Good morning. Good morning. And I want to start at 5 minutes. Oh, there's only 30 of you. I usually have over 100 of you. The first 5 minutes. Did you guys get a notification? It just stinks because people come on and miss the first 3 minutes and they're like, oh. I'm like, oh. You did? Alright. So maybe people are just busy. It is Friday. Oh, I just got an odd pain in my back. You didn't get one? Yeah, a lot of you did though. So it is what it is. I like when there's a smaller group. It doesn't like I don't know, I like it. Before you know it though, you'll be on. Good morning. I haven't slept in 3 nights. Oh yeah, I was just saying that when I was talking to some of you. I'm gonna start at the 10-minute mark. I'll talk for 4 minutes. I was just saying that too. Sleeping's been awful. Awful. I think I fell asleep last night at like, I don't know, like 1 in the morning again. The nights before that, it was like 3, waking up at 5. It was just like, ugh. And then up at 7, sleep for another hour, which is like, what's the point, you know? Hey, yesterday's reading was intense. Intense for you? Just a lot. Yeah, it's cold here too. It's cold here too. With sweats and chills half hour maybe. Oh, that's no fun. Good morning. Good morning. I know, Cappy Moon. So I'm like, Codependency came out. It's going good. How are you? I'm actually going to start at 8 minutes. I just want to start. Sheldon. Hola. So this is kind of going to be weekend energy too. Okay. We have Soulmate. Honeymoon. So you might be spending some time with somebody. I usually look at that card as distance. But this is kind of telling me coming together. So I don't know what that's regarding. Weekend energy. I want to get 5 of these and then I'll clarify. Chemistry. If you're traveling this weekend, you might hook up with someone. You got calling in your soulmate. Let's get one more. And deception. So it's like somebody's not owning up to something. Always surprised. Always surprised. Staying alive, staying alive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Someone's got OCD because I'm lining up my cardsies. Alright. Hi, Jojo. Oh, you're new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what I want to sing? JoJo Circus. Freaking loved that show when the kids were little. How's that song go? Welcome to JoJo Circus. Oh, man. JoJo Circus. Let's just hope we're not in a circus, right? But Soulmate, honeymoon, chemistry, calling in your soulmate, and deception. JoJo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in for a ride. You're in for a ride. All right. I was just saying like a whole lot. And like I said, I normally don't read that honeymoon card as coming together. I read it as separation, or like, I don't know if you need space, they need space, or just it's more of a distance card for me. But this is saying coming together. So some of you are coming together this weekend with somebody, but here's the thing, like, yeah, there's a lot of passion, magnetic attraction, chemistry, but it's like someone's not speaking the truth here. I mean, it's clear as day with deception and wearing a mask. And so if you're doing a random hookup, then obviously so be it. It's kind of like you got pulled together because you've been waiting or wanting. But it's always a but, huh? But this person's lying to you, so be careful. Somebody's not with somebody. Be careful I almost said STD. Normally don't go there. Careful of getting pregnant. I can see that happening too. So that's a big whoa, careful. Because I think this might be like a hookup for a majority of you. We all like go out like here and there, right? And we're like, oh, you're either gonna hook up or you're not. You're in the mood. You're gonna do it, or you want it, or you know what I mean. And then there's other times it was like, oh my god, I would never do that. Like I don't have the balls to do that, or I would never do that. Like this weekend, you would do that. Somebody might find out they're pregnant this weekend, and somebody's like away. You want to share news, but others of you would come together. It's definitely a pregnancy here. Like I'm pregnant, but like it looks like a really good thing. Doesn't look like a bad thing. Someone's lying to you though. Don't like that. I don't like that card. Could be. I mean, there's no such thing as a good lie. Okay, they could just be keeping something from you, but like. And then you have like another energy here of like somebody calling in a soulmate. Like what this is saying is your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. But I just like, nah. I look at that as more like negativity for the ones who are doing that, like wanting it, but being so negative about a situation, or not like on the flip side. So I'm vibing these cards differently. I don't know why. It doesn't normally ever happen. I think that's more like I want it, but it's like so negative about it. Like so negative about it. It's odd. I'd say be careful for temptation with this chemistry. Like, hey, I'm gonna lure you in some way, somehow. It's like, nah. Us women don't get lured in. I mean, some of you might. I don't. If I'm going for it, I know what I'm doing. I'm conscious. I don't play stupid. If I want it, I want it. But here it's trying to tell me like someone's trying to play you in a way of like temptation. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it's not, basically this is telling me it's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like this person doesn't have a shot. Like obviously you guys have that chemistry, but this weekend it's not gonna like it's not gonna work. But I also see somebody like that whole playing that whole like, I don't normally do this. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, girlfriend. Okay. Okay. Because you're not drugged. Okay. It's like plain stupid. Hey, if you that's like playing like a role. That's how I can see how the deception's here. But I see it coming from like a girl, like hee, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Unless you guys are literally like, okay, let's role play in the bedroom, then get it on. You're good. But I don't see it that way. I see it like, this isn't something I do. Like you wake up and it's like, I don't do this, and it's like, okay. Because the guy's going to be saying the same thing. Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure you don't. Sure. Okay. All right. I'm totally getting that energy of like, yeah, all right. And don't play yourself, girlfriend. Either just go in or get out, you know? Or go in and then get out. Whatever you're going to do. Don't play stupid, though. I do see a masculine energy. I can't believe this much information on 5 cards. These cards are like, I don't normally ever read these cards like this, but there is a masculine here that's like, is going to try to tempt you. But it's like playing hard to get, acting like they don't care. They care with this energy. They want it back. But here's the thing, like they're so negative about it. I've had this deck for years, and I've never seen these angel wings on this guy, ever. Anybody else have this deck? I mean, I know they just didn't appear, but maybe that's why I feel like coming together, like so it would be someone bringing you together, like an ancestor, somebody who's passed over, a spirit guide. I mean, this is a pretty popular deck. Have any of you ever noticed the wings on the person? Because I literally haven't, ever. And I've owned this deck for 3 years. So strange. Some of you've never seen that, and you've seen this deck plenty of times, right? Yeah, it's like shocking. Very odd. Does anyone have this deck? Any of you readers? I know a lot of readers watch me. I just find it very bizarre that I've never picked up on that ever. And these cards are talking to me today. And I haven't even clarified. You have this deck and they're there, right? Obviously they gotta be there. But like, have you noticed it? So many people like, I've never noticed it before. And this deck is so popular. I don't know. Anywho, what was I saying about the masculine? Oh, I was saying some type of ancestor is going to bring you together. I will say someone's brother passed away and is got your back. Twin brother, older brother, around the same age, would have passed away a while ago, or recently. I don't think it'd be that recently because you wouldn't be enduring this. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone just passed away, they're not like, all right, I'm gonna hook you up, girlfriend. You know, you got to be realistic. So there's probably someone who's passed already. That's kind of got you. And that's a strong, like, brother figure. And I said figure, so it could have just been a best friend too. That's like your brother's got your back. I got the goosebumps. So yeah, that's that case too. Okay, someone's got your back when it comes to hooking you up. So it must be a special connection for whoever that's for. Hey, babe. I feel like it's almost 2 different guys. They're both guys, right? I feel like for some reason that's giving me a much older vibe. But the way he's standing seems like maybe 30s, 40s, 50s. And then you got this one. And I've never looked at a card this way either. ever. So something going on there. But whoever you have this relationship with, this chemistry, it's like you're exhausted. Like it's there, but it's not there, right? Like there's a strong attraction, but I feel like it's not there. And it could be because somebody's lying to you. It's just ironic because there must have been an argument, something before I even clarify, because you got soulmate and then calling in your soulmate. So some of you already have someone here that hasn't been introduced or you're already with somebody. But some of you're with somebody and don't want to be with that somebody. It's confusing. There's so many of you. There's so many different scenarios here. There's like 3 right off the rip. Hi, babe. Hey, buddy. It's like such masculine energy that's sticking out in each card. So there's like lots of like what's that word I'm looking for? Machismo. All right, let's clarify. Here, I just feel like someone's lying to you about how they feel, what they want. I definitely feel for a majority of you, this is like kind of like guided, which is nice because that would be like it doesn't have to be an awful relationship. It could be like there's not really a lesson here. You know what I mean? Well, that's not true. There's always lessons, but if 2 people work at something, this is like a given. But right now, 2 people are not working at something, not with the deception card being here. Even if you come together, you know. Because it's like the guy's holding the ball. And she's like, oh. Bless you. You're welcome. Like she's amazed. Like he's got some type of gift or some type of power or like this is her spirit guide showing her something in a dream. And which is ironic because this card's all about chemistry. So this would be you and someone else. But right now it's not. It's like someone's trying to show you something. And it's like it's so opposite energy that we're used to. See what I'm saying? Like, oh. So it's almost like someone wants to show you how they feel or like, I love you. Okay. Or like the magic in something, but like not doing it the right way. It's like going against the grain. It's very odd. I do feel like there's a masculine energy that's trying to protect you, but I do feel like there's a masculine battle in their own subconscious. Like somebody definitely wants to protect you in this world, you know, not in this realm. In this realm, this world, you know what I mean? Like physically, mentally, and then you have guides. So like what is he trying to show you, tell you? And for some of you, I feel like it's like in a dream or something. Or this is like sexting. Like we can do this. Like, cause that's the vibe I got off of like the temptation card. Like they're feeding you, but it's like, what the fuck are you feeding me? Brain? Fucking bird seed? You know what I mean? This person ain't feeding no fucking magic. I hate to tell you that. Like, you know what? Like, it's what I'm seeing, guys. Like, I don't mean to discourage you. I mean, some of you are definitely going to come together this weekend. Hopefully this person can own something, but I don't think so. It looks like someone's going to try to lure you in. It's almost like instead of owning something and apologizing or you were right or blah, 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 like this person would rather tempt you. That makes more sense. Like, hey, fuck that. I'm not opening up. Which is the vibe I'm getting off the masculine. You know. So tell me about this soulmate real quick for this weekend. Soulmate energy. You got the moon. You got the moon. So it's dreamy, it's emotional, it could be a Pisces, Cancer. But it's like you're looking in a mirror. Wow, I always thought there was 4 people here and now it's a reflection. These cards are just like talking to me through the depiction today. Someone has the birthstone of a pearl. What is that? Is that Aries? Is Aries a pearl? My sister's an Aries. April. April's a pearl? So it could be an Aries, Taurus, Cusper. No, because Taurus isn't a pearl. June, Gemini. April's a diamond. Yeah, that's what it is. Is it Gemini? I don't know. Sorry, troops. So you have this woman laying on the beach, and the man is kind of nuzzled under her breast. One's got a chalice, and one's got a mirror. So you're mirroring each other. So okay, I'm going into this card, and I just don't want to do that right now. You're mirroring a soulmate, the way you feel. So you both feel the same way. You either want it done, you either want it to start, you either want to get it on. Like you're both mirroring each other. Because I always was like, oh, 4 people, and then I realized it was actually a mirror. So it's her looking at herself. But it's also the moon, so I'm not going to say it's unknown or something's concealed from you. It's just because this card's like, yep, this is your soulmate. And it's like, okay, great. I really think it's like you guys are like, okay, great. I don't know if you went through like a breakup with the 5 of Cups being there, with the 7 of Wands being there instead of being guarded. It's more about talking about it. But like the 6 of Pentacles, like you're bored as shit. Like you know this person's there, but it's like, you know what? You want it, go after it. Somebody definitely wants to come back together with the 8 of Cups here because this 8 of Cups is about getting back together. So you're either arguing or not with this person. Good thing this is not like the whole someone's bringing someone into you. Or maybe you're happy about that and somebody like, because this is basically telling me you already know this person for some of you. Or you're going to meet somebody and you're going to mirror each other instantly. It's like you guys are identical. want the same things. That card is trying to pull me in. Like, I literally felt myself going under the waves there, and it's like, fuck that. So there's some type of, like, nothing's calm about you guys' situation. If I'm being pulled under fucking waves right now. I'm not like a dolphin going through fucking waves. Like, it was like wanted to pull me under. Not like an undertow, not like something like strong and I couldn't breathe. It was just like, it wants to pull me in the water. So I don't know if your soulmate wants to pull you in. Again, I'm getting this energy, like, calling in your soulmate. See, like, somebody's pulling you in or is going to try to pull you in. I just don't think they're doing it the right way. I mean, I don't quite know yet. That's the vibe I already got. But it's like, no, I'm all set being stuck under the water. The analogies today are awfully odd. You have to interpret those as they come out of my mouth. What's this honeymoon? I'm not even looking at it like, hey, that's the moon. You know, it's like, it's weird. It's a little obsession here. This card speaks of obsession. Seven of Cups. Like, somebody wants this. Like, this is what they're thinking about. Like, there's one cup and it's got a lotus in it, right? And like, someone's just focused on one cup. But is one cup enough? But see, it's also illusionary energy. That's where I also felt like that dreamy energy. You're keeping your options open, you strategize, and no, this doesn't look like strategy. My nose is wicked itchy all of a sudden. What's that mean? Can't remember. Hoo-wee! Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. Four of Swords. It's looking hot too. Like, someone's not doing something, whether you're the feminine or masculine, especially with the honeymoon card, but it's like, this is like coming together. So, is what the card's telling me. And which is weird, okay? Because that's the vibe I normally get off of these cards, and I read these cards, I know these cards very well the way I read them. And I've always said, like, if, what's her name that made this deck? It slipped my mind. We all know who made the deck. Anywho, I always said if she ever saw me read her deck, she would always hit me up because she'd be like, "What the frig? You're not reading the deck the right way." You know what I mean? And it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I always read this deck my way. And my way with this card is like distance. And this is telling me distance, especially with the Four of Swords not doing much. But there's something also telling me, Dorian Virtue, thank you. This is also telling me, for some reason, like, something's coming together. You know, so I don't know why it's coming out like that. Can't get my hand off you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. You guys, if you know this person, you guys have good sex. Because it's like passionate and then it's like freaky. Tell me about this chemistry. But here it's telling me this person's kind of not doing much. See what I'm saying? But at some point, something's coming together. You got the King of Pence. So yeah, again, see, it's the masculine trying to show you something, but it's like this energy is playing Ring Around the Rosie, and it's like, That's why this chick is like, what the fuck are you trying to show me or tell me? But this is playful energy, like I said, like someone's trying to pull you in, like ring around the rosy. So it is the masculine. It is the masculine trying to like pull you in. You must be this person. You know what I mean? Like the Queen of Cups, like very nurturing, very loving, very protective, very like gimme, gimme. You know, like there's something about you two that's clearly a given. But it's like playing games, ring around the rosy, you know? And I think you're just like, what the frig? I don't know what they're trying to show you, but here it's like playing a game. Like I said, like someone's trying to pull you in through temptation or what's this King of Pentacles up to? Damn, the High Priestess came out real quick. There's something destined here, and this path is destined. And at the bottom of the deck, again, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so like, I don't know if somebody is going through a breakup, still dwelling on the past, but like something's written in the book of destiny here. Like, so I look at it like this, and it never goes my way either, or their way, or any way in particular. It's always going to go the way it's meant to go. But it's like meant to cross your path or meant to do this or meant to be together, but like why is it gotta be games? So if this person knows something's meant to be, then they're like, okay, it's gonna go my way. If this one knows it's meant to be, I want it to go this way. Or with me, it's normally like, okay, I want to try to make it go this way because I have a lot of experience and knowledge when it comes to relationships. And that doesn't really pan out for me either sometimes. So I got to take myself out of the equation because somebody else wants it to go their way. So it's not easy because there is something here that's written in the book of destiny, or it's just it's a spirit guide, someone bringing you in. I mean, this card flew out. So they know something's like fated or destined. So I don't know if they're taking advantage of the situation because this is playing games. This is like ring around the rosy. I'm trying to show you something. So this person is hoping you pick up on something telepathically or they want you to read between the lines. It's like, go fuck yourself. Go kick fucking rocks, buddy. Who wants a fucking relationship like that? Said no one ever. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what's going on here. Go pound sand on the beach. Because here's the thing, you both want the same thing. But this one wants to play games. So it's like, instead of owning something and telling the truth and accepting something, they're going to want to try to pull you in a different way. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You've already had enough of it, apparently, because the Five of Cups keeps coming up. So majority of you know this energy. Others of you, this will be someone you meet. Like, you could be out on the full moon this weekend, not even doing much. You could be doing grocery shopping for all we know, and then it was destined for you to bump into this person. This person would be really knowledgeable. You're not dealing with someone stupid, but they play stupid. You know, and it's like that's got to be even more frustrating. You know, you're that smart, but you want to play stupid. Okay, that's fun. One more. What's this King of Pence up to? Because that just came out flying. Flying. King of Swords. Yeah, see, I don't like this shit. This is someone who's arrogant. I hate to say this to some of you, but you know, you got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Magician, Five of Wands. Okay. With this mofo, I freaking hate. I just was talking about this guy's sweet, and now it's like, no, they're not treating you right. Don't see. It's like playing fucking games, dude. Very detached. This is like you could be sitting on one end of the couch and you're on the other, and all of a sudden they take their toes and play with your freaking nipples. Or you're on the ground, you know, serving this one. And their head's not even in the game. And there's somebody else that was in the picture. This person's mind is elsewhere. And it's like, why are you even touching me? Whether it's another person, place, or thing, like, why are you even doing this? See what I'm saying? Like, this is not the weekend to be like, oh, okay. Like, what the fuck? Look at, like, literally look at this for a minute. Like, the person you're dealing with, like, their head is not even in the game. You know what I mean? Like, they're literally playing fucking games with you. And it's almost like this person knows something's faded, so they think they can, which is so arrogant, to be honest with you. It really truly is. Because this person doesn't want to own something. This person doesn't want to open up. And I think you're like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't want no part of it if if your head's not in the game. Because their head's not in the game. Like, when they're with you, like, it's like how they think about you. You know, it's like constantly like, oh, like, your guys' chemistry is on fire, but like their head is not in the game, guys. Like, you have some chick that's on the outskirts, okay? And you might want to play, and you're trying everything you can do to get this person to play, to distract them, right? Because this would be them. This would be the feminine. It's like, I don't know if you're like, all right, let me distract you, let me go down, let me, you know what I mean? And it's like, this person's head's not in the game. So the shitty thing is that even if this person calls you in for like temptation, the sex isn't even gonna be that great because their head's not even in the fucking game, guys. Okay? So this weekend just it is what it is. If you've been watching all my other videos, I mean, this is just kind of like it is what it is. Like, I'm not downing this person. I'm not telling you not to be with this person but their head's not in the game. It's just not. So that's why I said it's almost like I don't think you'd play with this, and if you are, you're not stupid. You want something out of it. Like, that's what I'm saying, like, you're not stupid. You either want it or you don't, and right now, you ask me, like, no. That's why it's so unknown. It's concealed. Like, something's concealed from you, and it has a lot to do with this person. And there's somebody on the outskirts, whether this is a mother-in-law, an ex-wife, an ex-girlfriend. It's like, the mind's not in the game. That alone should piss you off. I wouldn't even be down to even F around with this energy this weekend. What's this King of Swords thinking? And it's the same person, unless you have two people to decide from. Unless the feminine all of a sudden has two men to decide from, I'd go with the one that's way more playful. I think this person used to like to play, and now, but like, they're not playing anymore. Like, their head's just not in the game. And you got the Chariot. See, it's being pulled in two different directions. This person doesn't know what to do, but they want to touch you, they want to be with you, but like, they legit don't know what to do. And again, with the Five of Cups, they're upset. Like, they don't want to lose you, but their head's not in the game, ladies. What's just calling you a soulmate? This is that energy where I feel like they're trying, but like their tactic is like not working. Need a new tactic. Yeah, see, Knight of Swords. And look at the people in the background too. Like, I don't know if they're talking to people about you, or like, obviously you guys have some phenomenal sex when you guys have sex. There's no question. I can see it. But like, again, they're looking in the distance. Like, their head is not in the game. They keep looking like towards the past, like wanting to move forward and be with you. But like, there's just something here where it's like the head is just not in the game, guys. And if you're in a relationship, I'm telling you, like, the men this weekend, their head is not in the game. Their thoughts are elsewhere. It's clear as day. This is somebody who wants answers. This is somebody who wants to straight out like come at you and want answers. And it's like you're not even having fun anymore. And it's because you're dealing with somebody who's very disconnected. Probably because they're not making a choice. That's the only time you get into this type of energy. I don't know if they fantasize other people watching YouTube be intimate. I'm not knocking anyone's fetish. I'm just saying, like, there's something here. Or you talk about sex to, like, your friends, and, like, they're like, oh, damn, you got a good sex life. Like, and your friends are trying to picture something. Be careful you're not being videotaped if you're having a one-night stand this weekend, because that's not the right way to call in a soulmate. And again, like I said, it's the Knight of Swords. It is a masculine energy trying to figure it out, but it is negative. Like, their head's not in the game. Like, they can't even think. They don't know their ass from their elbow right now, guys. This is what it is. Fucking deck the halls. Deck the halls with balls of holly. La 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 la. Like, 'tis the season to be jolly. I don't even know why that song's coming out right now. I don't even know why Christmas is in my head. Something must have went down at Christmas. Or this person's been out of the game since Christmas. Even if you guys been together like this, there had to have been something about something happens at Christmas where this person's head is out of the game. Maybe they have extended family, like something with Christmas. Deck the halls with balls of holly. La, 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La, 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 la. Don't know, give her la, 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 la. But if something went down at Christmas with the Knight of Swords, like, it wasn't a good thing either, necessarily. Something went down at Christmas with this person. Or this person hasn't been the same since Christmas. What does that say? All of January. So it's within the last month. This person's been off since Christmas. Does that make sense to anybody? Does that relate to anybody? This person's been off since Christmas. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All of you were like, yep. It just, because Christmas, it didn't even make sense at Christmas. That song just came into me. And Christmas is supposed to be a fun holiday. Like, I don't know if you guys probably have fun, if you spent time at Christmas, for those who know this energy, but like, this person was very distracted. And this person's been distracted and distant since Christmas. And what? This is an Aquarius? We just stepped into that. Oh, well, about to, right? February 2nd? What? No, we already stepped into it. We stepped into Aquarius season, the 20th, something like that. Good luck, guys. Because some of you guys really care for this person, but there's just something's not right. Their head's just not in the game. Their head's not even in the game sexually anymore. But they want it back. I just don't know what you're going to do. You're not satisfied. You know this person's torn. And whether it's someone else, family, extended, like, it doesn't matter. Like, and the way this person's calling you in is just kind of like, I want answers. And it's like, what the fuck? It's not the best energy. They're trying to figure out, like, how the frig do I move this forward? Well, how about you fucking put your head into the fucking game, buddy? I don't think it's depression, guys. It's like, it's something else. Yeah, they definitely want to rebuild. They definitely want to rebuild with you, but like, damn, you guys have good sex when your head's in the game. Look at like, so when I don't know if this person's thinking is he or she doing this with someone else, because why all of a sudden is it this energy when it's like, let's play games with this energy. And see at the bottom of the deck, I don't like this card. This is the Knight of Pence. This is somebody that will liquor you up to get what they want. Or like, ladies, like, watch your back. Like, this weekend's not the weekend to get down unless you strictly want to get down and you can leave your emotions out of something. Then go ahead. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was so clear to me. You're either going to do that or you're not. There's no in between. There's definitely no in between this weekend. So this person does want something, a commitment, a relationship. They want something, but it's like they're still torn. So I wouldn't even, yeah, especially with the Five of Wands. They don't want to see you with no one else at all. But that's life, right? If you're dating, you're torn between two men, it's going to be an easy choice for you this weekend. Like, c'est la vie. Or this person's just acting like they don't care. Or they purposely let you think what you want to think. And it's fucking arrogant and it's wrong and it's shitty. You're dealing with somebody who wants the upper hand. And they didn't get the upper hand. Because now they feel upset about a situation. It's like they played their cards wrong. This is somebody who thought they knew how to play their cards and's got quite the poker face. Tell me about deception. I don't think this is like, oh, I'm cheating on you. I think this is more or less like someone's acting like they don't care. And it's like, that's such bullshit. It ain't going to get you nowhere. Yeah, no, see? No, there's, you guys are not the Empress, yeah. See, like, I hate to say it, but this bitch won't leave you a fucking reading. With the Ten of Cups, I don't know if they had a family, and then you got the Sun, they could be a Leo. With the Four of Cups, wanting someone back. But it's like all for the wrong fucking reasons. And if they don't want something, like they're acting like they don't, or like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this energy has some type of upper hand. That's why you don't want this motherfucker in your fucking world this weekend. Like, seriously, when's this bitch gonna do the reading? Bitch, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you still doing in this reading? Clearly, two people are meant to be, but this bitch keeps showing her face. And I hate to say it like that because she could be a great person, but I'm sure in your eyes, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She's doing something to still be in his energy. That's like me with my ex. That would be me like trying to control the situation or playing like sweet. Like, this chick is fucking lying. And she's still in your fucking reading. Lying to the masculine. Still. And the masculine, in a way, they still care, guys. Because you're not getting 100% from this person. See what I'm saying? Hello? Hello, ladies. Wake up. This reading is very clear. This person knows, like, the two of you are very destined in a situation. But, bam. Here we go again. This chick is like, get the fuck out of my readings already. Let's see what she's up to. Don't entertain this person this weekend, guys. Before I even get into that, what's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Ten of Chalices. I already said that. What's this Empress up to? Because this is not like, so this is a woman lying about something, not saying what she wants. And I sure as fuck know that's not me and a majority of you, because I taught you well. Yeah, see? She knows there's another chick, and she don't fucking like it. They were once married, or they are married. They're separated. They're not divorced, or they're divorced, recently divorced. Like, this chick ain't fucking going nowhere yet. Oh, look at that. 5 of Swords, manipulating a situation. Guys, I would just toss your fucking hands at this point, because you already know that this person's head is not in the game. This chick's like, I don't know what she's saying, if she still wants the relationship or what. But it's clear as day with the 5 of Swords and the Empress, she's still, with the deception card, okay? She still has, this is not her being oblivious. She knows there's another chick in the picture. She has a way of keeping herself in the picture. So you're straight up dealing with a man who has no boundaries with an ex. And you've been dealing with this probably since Christmas. You might just be realizing it now. He's more worried about you guys and rebuilding, to be honest with you. But the thing is, she's still fucking here. If you left this a couple weeks ago, this person might try to come back in this weekend. Yeah, look at the snake. She's clever, malicious. Better look over your shoulder. There's another woman. Okay? And then coffin. Endings, new beginnings. But it's like she doesn't want to own it yet. And this is all about a feminine, malicious. You know what I'm saying? Like the other woman. It's like, I'm so tired of like, who the fuck is this bitch? Who is this person? Ladies, if you're this bitch, let the fucking man go, because you deserve better. You deserve better, because this one's head is somewhere else too. Seriously. Whatever this attachment is, this codependency that you guys have is fucking sickening. It's gross. Let it go. It's karmic. Move on your merry way. Live your life. Be happy. Get distracted. You go do something with your fucking self. Move on from this fucking person. Destined or not, right now it's not fucking destined. Okay? Because this person allows this chick to still interact. You have seduction, okay? Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up to temptation, third party interference. Oh, you think? Get the fuck out of here already with that shit. I don't even want to read anymore on that shit. That's your story. You do what you want to do, but you fuck with this person this weekend, you're foolish. You're straight up a fool. And I'll call you a fool. And by the end of the weekend, by Monday, you're going to be like, damn, Court, I wish I didn't do that. Why? Oh, she needs to let go too. But it takes two. He needs to let go too. Because if he really wanted this, you wouldn't be having this. You'd be having this. See the difference? This person wants to be with you, ladies. But here's the thing. He's still allowing this energy to affect his decision with you. Bingo. So he's lying about this other chick. Like, he might have let her go to be with you, or is thinking about it, or wants to, or already has, but she has the upper hand. Whether she's a mother, a wife, like, she's playing the masculine. And he doesn't see it. So why do you want to be with a man who doesn't see the bigger picture here? Because he should have already set boundaries up a while ago. But he's been entertaining something since Christmas, apparently. And I hate to put that in you guys' head, but it's the God-given fucking truth. And I don't ever use God. But this is what I see. It's clear as day. This read can't be any fucking clearer right now. Yeah, he wants you, but he also has not set boundaries with this chick. I'm sorry you guys are going through this. It is what it is. Let it fucking go. When he realizes what he lost, maybe he'll be back. But if he comes back into your life, you better make sure this freaking chick's not in the picture. You better make sure you got a spot in that picture, and she knows you got a spot in that picture. And that's the only way something should go down. And if he can't do that, he's not ready to let her go. And that is the fucking truth. He's too worried about her feelings. And this chick only wants him because she knows there's someone else. And that's been the storyline for 3 months. And I don't know if he feeds off of it. I don't think he's sleeping with her. I don't get that vibe. You know, I just think like, because she knows that she still holds a spot, but she also knows somebody else does too. So she's interfering. She's interfering because she probably thinks you interfered. Who the frig knows? But I don't look at it that way. I look at it as something was destined with soulmate. You guys both want to be with each other. You both want to build. You both love each other. You both have passion. Like, it's a given that you guys have something special or had something special. But like I said, this bitch still in the picture. And that's what I'll call her, because that's exactly what she deserves right now, whether that person wants to hear it or not, because they don't see it and they don't get it. So if you have to leave the scene for somebody to pick up on that, fucking say la vie. Ladies, be strong enough. I wouldn't even want to be intimate with this person because this person's head is not in the game. They're thinking about somebody else. So why would you even entertain that? I hope you wouldn't. I truly hope you wouldn't. She needs to be gone, and she's lying, and he just doesn't see it. It's so sickening. And if you're that woman you're that wife, or you had a relationship with them, or you have that kids right now, yeah, you are being a bitch, and I'm telling you straight up, being a bitch, because you only want somebody because they have somebody else. Go live your fucking life. Go do something with yourself. This situation is not meant to be. Why on earth would you want to be with somebody when you know they're with someone else? It's karmic. Cut the ties. And if you meet someone this weekend, you're like, ooh, this person's a fucking idiot. I'm going to straight up tell, like, I hate to say it because you're dealing with somebody extremely smart, but they're letting this happen. They're letting another energy get the best of a situation when they clearly have something amazing in front of their face. You don't want somebody like that in your life. End it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So there's that. It's like he's not really looking at her. I truly feel like this energy wants to be with you guys, but he's still allowing her to play some type of role. And I'm telling you, there's something here where she doesn't know. No, she knows you exist. She doesn't know the extent of how you exist. Let's see what's next for her. Oh, all of a sudden she's going to turn into the Queen of Pence. So this is definitely a wife with the Ten of Pence. She could be all about security, but she knows what she's doing. Queen of Wands at the bottom of this deck. This chick knows what she's doing. Yeah, she's trying to seduce him in a way. whether she's saying it or not. Like she knows that he's watching her. They still have a connection, guys. And that's the type of person you're dealing with, somebody like, oh, of course we have a connection. We were married. Doesn't mean it was the fucking right connection. You're dealing with somebody whose head's up their fucking ass, guys. I hate to tell you. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Eight of Swords. This chick, she's like, I'm still here. And it's not like in a good way. Not like, hey, I'll always be part of everyone's life is because of X, Y, Z. Like, she's doing it in a way that's manipulative. And the other person just doesn't fucking see it, dude. You're dealing with somebody who, if they do see it, they're not putting this chick, they're not checking this chick. This is a man that needs to put somebody in check. I'm moving on. Somebody else in my life. This is how this is going to go. Clearly, these people are not divorced. And if they are, she's still doing everything for the wrong reasons. Yeah, see the chaser. Codependent. Fear of being abandoned. Dude, like I'm telling you, she's holding on fucking tight. And it's like, this other person must be entertaining it in a way. He's entertaining it. And it's like, ladies, I need you to wake up that this is the scenario this weekend. This has been the scenario off and on for too long. Okay. One more for this check. Shocking. Karmic relationship. Feeling triggered. Lessons. Resentment. Doesn't want to let go. Wants to love you. It's karmic. Fucking bam. What's up with this other chick? Let's see. Because a majority of you are this other situation where there's a soulmate. What's up with the moon card here? Not the moon, but this other woman. I think clearly she's upset and moving on because this person keeps coming in as the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Palm tree, stability, growth. Like, so you might still have it. Like I said, this is destined. But why the F would you want this right now? Or you're going to have somebody else. Some Pisces or some water sign is going to walk into your life, and you're going to be happy because there is two men here. You want one that's stable and reliable and one that's going to play and have that passion. You probably get a lot of foreplay there too. Who doesn't like that? Or do you want this other energy where their head is, stuck elsewhere? Because with the Seven of Cups, it's like you don't have to do anything right now. Spirit might bring somebody new in for you. And my woman's going to be in their crossroads because you still feel for this energy. I think there's going to be a new man to walk into the woman's life. Hopefully it walks into this woman's life too. I doubt it. She's got some fucking lessons to learn, man. She's interfering. It's karmic. She's chasing. She's afraid to lose them. She fears abandonment. Like, get on with your fucking life. We all had to fucking sit in that. We all had to get through it. It's your fucking turn. So he's either going to backtrack. He's going to try to be with you. But I'm telling you, Spirit's going to bring you in someone new. It's clear as day. Because right now there's no palm tree in paradise with this mofo that you're dealing with. Somebody new's coming at you. For a majority of you, someone new is going to step into your life. And you don't got to do nothing. Somebody's like, all right, you clearly know what you deserve. Yeah, see, you're going to be torn. Somebody else is probably going to come into your life. You're definitely going to be torn on what to do. And this person, oh, I got the goosebumps. That's going down. Yeah, Knight of Pence. Somebody else is coming in at you with the Ace of Pence. Oh, I got the goosebumps. All right. Somebody's coming into your life, guys. You're going to have two people probably at the same time, or others of you, you've already dealt with this and somebody new is coming into your life. But I will tell you, this person's going to try to come back. I don't think I think you're just over it, to be honest with you. Because with the moon and the 5 of Wands, you're not in fucking paradise. I'm telling you, this person's going to come in and try to offer you a lemon, a fucking lime, because it's not ripe, it's not ready. They're coming in for the wrong reasons. They're coming in out of jealousy. They don't want to see you with someone else. This could have been weeks. You might not have been talking to this person for a while. Next thing you know, you're posting something. It's like they don't want to see it. It's like they're offering you something when it's like they're not ready to cut ties with this person. Like they are, but they're still allowing this other energy to have a little pull. And it's like they just don't see what they're doing. And their head is not in the game anymore with you. It's like sex is probably not even like what it was. I'm telling you. That's because this person's head has been out of the game since Christmas. Stop taking the fucking birdseed, ladies. This person's feeding you fucking birdseed. And they truly do love you. But you know what? It's not enough. It's just not enough. This person's not cutting these ties. They're just not. Somebody else is going to come in and you're going to be torn as shit. They could have made this choice already and they're allowing it to happen. They're very codependent on each other still. So I don't know if they have children or what the deal is, but she's more worried about feeling abandoned and I can't believe, you're moving on, or like some of you, it was clearly meant to be, but somebody else is coming in for you to make that choice. Do you really want to work on something with someone and put the effort in because you guys love each other? Because there's definitely love here between you and this person. Or you're going to choose someone new that's probably be a little easier, more playful. You're going to have a decision to make because this person didn't make one. Table's definitely fucking turned. It sucks that things are going to be complicated like this, but it's life. This person should have made a decision. And I'm telling you, they're concentrated on you, but they're not. There's no boundaries with this other person, with the ex. There's just this karmic. There's no fucking boundaries, dude. There's just not. And it wrecked whatever this is. Right now, this is wrecked. I was going to do another read, but it's probably just going to come out the same. So I'm just trying to see if there's like anything more I can read on this, but I don't think there is, guys. I mean, it's so clear. For the ones that got caught up in this, I'm sorry. I don't think there was a lesson here for you. I think the lesson was on their end, and it didn't pan out. And I think Spirit's going to make sure somebody else comes in for you because you've learned this lesson. And it was tough for you to have to experience it again. This video was good confirmation because I was a bit hesitant about our date tonight. Well, is this somebody new? If this is somebody new, it might be that person. You might want to go on that date. So I hope you're looking at it like that's a good thing. Please tell me you're looking at it like this might be a new person and you're going to go on this date. Because that's what's unfolding for a lot of you. Might not be this weekend, but that other person's coming in sooner than you think. Because you let something go. You clearly have, oh, good. Congratulations. Have fun. I hope it really works out for you. Because I can see that definitely going down. There's no question. Have fun with that. Because it's almost like, I'm telling you, like, this person was meant to be. It was a destined situation, but because of how things are being played out, the feminine's going to have an opportunity to have somebody new come in their life. And be careful, because this person will come back because of jealousy. They don't want to see you with someone else, and they're not ready. Boundaries need to be put in the sand with this ex, whoever she is, and they're not doing it. I mean, they're not looking at her, but she still wouldn't be here if the boundaries were up. She just wouldn't be. She's still interfering, and this person's like, well, I don't know, maybe they think she has a right to because they have a family, or they were, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but she's full of bullshit right now with the deception and Five of Swords. And I don't think he sees it. Because he's not looking. He's just like, I don't know what to do. Like, he knows she's there. Like, he knows she's there. So why are you? And again, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? Christmas, again. So this has been going down since Christmas. This person had an effect on someone since Christmas. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the rain, snow is glistening. Such a beautiful night, so happy tonight. Walking in the winter wonderland. I don't think that's them, guys, but something went down at Christmas. Just go on your new date. I don't know when this new person is going to come in for you guys. It could be this weekend for those who have left this situation a few weeks ago, or within like the last 5 weeks, 5 days. I don't know if you're willing to jump in anything just quite yet, but there is somebody who's going to come in that's the King of Pence and wants the Ace of Pence, okay? But you also have this person that's going to want to come back in and like, oh, okay, I want to make this work. And it's like, no, you don't. You don't. You do, but you're letting too much get in the way. You're dealing with somebody who's so disconnected, guys. You know? So yeah, definitely take what resonates and what doesn't. It's just not part of your story. Because there is like 3 different scenarios here that I read in the very beginning. Because in the very beginning, I was like, he's just not telling you something because it's all masculine, but it's not. It's like, or he's not telling her, which is even shittier, especially if you guys are destined. But she knows. Flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, codependent. She's afraid of being abandoned. She clearly knows that you're in the picture. She just doesn't want to let go. She's good at what she does. I don't know what the fuck that chick's doing. I don't even think it's like sleeping together or seduction. I really don't even think it's like that. I think it's just, she just has a little bit of pull. They definitely had a family or have a family. It's the Hierophant with the Empress. Somebody was definitely married, or this was an ex that you guys were together for a long time that you considered, probably legally married, or, yep, that's my wifey. Like, me and Danny were together forever before we were married. That's my wifey. Or, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a situation like that. Or literally married and not divorced yet. And if they are divorced, it's even worse. All right. So it's kind of like weekend energy. You know, this was a little more detailed. This person does obviously care about you, but they also care about the other person. And it's just right now it's a shit show. If you walked away, I think you totally did the right thing. They totally want to rebuild with you, but it doesn't look good. Like I said, I feel like you already learned that lesson. Unfortunate situation. I will tell you, if you guys are in a relationship with somebody, like it's official, you're dating, you've been with somebody for a little while, like again, it's the same thing. It's like the man's not happy. And you might be dealing with somebody who cheats, I don't know, or is thinking about straying. It's like just leave the situation if you're not happy anymore. Like people, I just don't understand why people don't do that shit anymore. I get it, actually, it's codependency. I was there. But it's like, you're watching tarot and you know you should know better. So don't, you know, you should just know better. You know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what you deserve will come in. But you also know work needs to be done. But I also feel like majority of you have already done that work. So don't do it again. Don't get caught up in this shit again. It's not worth it. Last few times, let me say it to you like this, and I know you're not gonna like it. But the last few times you were even intimate, like they weren't there. Their head's not in the game. I don't think they're thinking of this other person. It's just they got a lot weighing on them, but like their head's not in the game. So why be intimate with somebody who can't even share that emotion and intimacy? Because at one point you had that. You know what I'm saying? So don't settle for less. Like, where's your self worth? Don't you want someone to like make love to you versus your head's not in the game? Like, ladies, you can get dick anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you guys had a really good connection. You probably still do, but it's just their head's not in the game. So don't settle. I'm not saying go meet somebody new or take somebody new or X, Y, Z. Just don't settle. Don't let this person pull you in. Don't let this person try to do X, Y, Z, because they might literally come at you and be like, I want to talk, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nah, no. They're trying to tempt you because they know what you guys once had. It's not there anymore. And it's on them. They have to own that fault. They have to accept it. They have to see what's actually happening. Like, it's like this person doesn't want to see it. They're too concerned with them. Me, 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 me. And me, 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 me. And it's like, what about me? I don't have a P.O. box anymore, sweetie. So that's the read. There's definitely like this person's just their head's not in the game. Don't get sucked in. Just don't do it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's just not there. Ooh, ouch. So I'll probably try to come on later or this week. Like I'll try to like try to get a different read and as but this weekend's just kind of like no, like it's like they want to come in guilt, forgiveness. It's like just I would just say no. The answer is just no. Let's see what your lesson is this weekend. Yours or theirs. Everybody's collective lesson. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So somebody has no choice but to like sit with this. Like, yep, lost it. Because they weren't appreciating it. They probably have a lot of appreciation for you because obviously you guys have like a mutual feeling. But the thing is, like, they were too busy elsewhere. Their head just wasn't in the game, guys. But this person is like, oh, I can't believe, I lost it. But you got growth. I want to expand my consciousness. So you can either evolve and move forward, and grow and learn from a situation, or you can sit in grief and sorrow and think that you lost something. You know what I mean? Or you did lose something and now you got to sit here and deal with it. People have to put people in their fucking place and it's not happening. And then you got peace. I'm a being of love and I release negative energy. So you can either sit in negativity or you can be positive. Grow from the situation, move it, don't. Accept it or don't, It's tough. Go out with your girlfriend, shut your ringer off. I wouldn't even entertain anybody. We got adversity. I accept challenges is the best way to learn. Oh, it's a fucking challenge, all right. You were definitely dealing with somebody who's a fucking challenge, And this person's like, oh, it's probably too much work. And it's like, you don't want somebody who can't draw a line in the sand, dude. It's just, you don't. There's been growth, there's evolution. You want commitment. You want to move forward. You want Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. And it's like, you're not going to settle for somebody who still has somebody who's attached to them. And that's not necessarily their fault all the time. But in this situation, it is because they're not drawing the line. They're not setting boundaries. They're entertaining. I don't think they're sleeping together, but they're still entertaining. They're very codependent on each other. And it's like, ugh. And these people must think like it's okay to be codependent. Like it's okay. Like we were married or we have a family or we got a co-parent. And it's like, nah, your ass is fucking, you are thinking ass backwards right now. You're allowing another energy to ruin something that was destined. So I don't know where these two people are going to end up. Because if this person doesn't draw lines, they're going to lose you. Okay. If they haven't already. You're moving forward because somebody else is going to come in because you've learned that lesson. And especially if you put a halt to it because you don't want to learn it again, you're going to get what's destined for you. Okay. Which wouldn't be this energy, especially if you're like, I cut that fucking cord. As we've learned in the last few years, be smart. I know what it's like to have a connection, but it's like, I also know what it's like to move on from a connection and be okay with that. This person doesn't want to break that connection. Doesn't want somebody else to be upset that somebody else, like, what the fuck? She already knows. Like, where are the fucking boundaries? You're not dealing with somebody whose head's in the game right now. So be real careful this weekend on a majority of you still talking to this energy. I don't see any blockages. There's some of you had already blocked this energy, but a majority of you are still like up in the air. Stop being up in the air. So somebody's going to feel that loss. But somebody also is like, you know what? I'm very aware of what's going on and I'm growing and I'm getting the fuck out. I'm a being of love. I release negative energy, like done with the negativity. Like I get it. It's a challenge, but it's just a challenge that somebody else is not picking up on. It is what it is. And somebody's going to realize that somebody can have growth. They can suck it up. They can accept it. They can keep evolving. They can have peace in their life. And it can still be a challenge, but it could also be a challenge where you got somebody who's got your back. This situation, nobody's got no one's fucking back. Know what I mean, jelly beans? So, anywhoosie, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you soon.